Matt, Biggie, BB Shea. We are the Big Foodies, back for another week with another episode. The Big Foodies presented by Berky Orthodontics, brought to you live here in the kitchen studio, the Berky Hinckley Orthodontics studio. Here we are. And this week we're going to be baiting some food. Debating, that is.
Wow. I was like,
Brace
I was
yourself.
not prepared for this episode.
Brace yourself.
Did you say that on purpose?
I know that we're actually getting close to the 3-year mark of doing this.
Can you believe that?
And,
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I know we're running short on ideas. But
We're out of ideas. We got to start baiting.
We got to bait food.
So today we're going to do a couple major food debates that have circulated the internets, and we're going to talk about them and see how we feel. I feel like some of them we may agree. I feel like a couple of them we may disagree. Mm-hmm. So we will get started. BB Shea, would you like to pick a number between 1 and 4?
1 and 4. Let's do 2.
Number 2.
No, I've made some. Oh, okay. It's going to be mayo versus Miracle Whip.
All right.
Okay.
I feel extremely strong on this and have no issue saying it's mayonnaise. And if you feel like it's Miracle Whip, that's a salad dressing.
Can I ask you this? Have you ever had a dish or met anyone that ate Miracle Whip?
I've met people that in their fridge instead of mayonnaise kept Miracle Whip, and I think they were serial killers.
Okay, well, because it has a very distinct flavor. And I, for one, have tried it, and I never could figure out what it would ever go with. Mm-hmm. But I just wonder if that was true advertising, having something, because, you used to see Miracle Whip, now not, but pretty heavily advertised.
The tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
Yeah, and I've had the few times I've had it, I never thought this brings anything good to the table.
No.
It doesn't add to a potato salad. It doesn't add to a macaroni salad.
Nope.
It has none purpose, but people have it. If you eat Miracle Whip, tell us why.
With what? What do you put it on?
Like, seriously, please, in the comments, say, I eat Miracle Whip.
We need to know.
In fact, if somebody says, I eat Miracle Whip with these ingredients on a sandwich, I will go buy it to taste it. Yeah. We will taste test it.
Without a doubt.
That's actually a really good idea. If you exist, and don't just make it up.
No.
If you really like Miracle Whip.
Because if we see you say something like, oh yeah, Miracle Whip with peanut butter and
no, we're not.
That's fake.
But if somebody says, I like Miracle Whip, ham, Swiss on this kind of bread.
Sure.
We will try it. Because I'm with you. I don't know anyone, I've never been around anyone who actually eats it.
No, the first time I ever had it, it was an accident. I was at my aunt and uncle's house, and we were having sandwiches for lunch. I got a sandwich, and they gave me the sandwich, and I took a bite, and I'm like, I think your mayonnaise is expired.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's not mayonnaise, it's Miracle Whip. And I said, will you please take this and throw it in the trash?
Well, I don't understand. I remember a jar of it in my grandparents' fridge. No one ever ate it. Nope. I think it might have been the same jar my entire life, but they had it in there, and it was just there.
Yep.
And I remember even as a kid being like, what is that?
What's the point?
Yeah.
Miracle Whip to me, when I had it on that sandwich, you take a bite and you're like, ooh, this is different. And then the second bite's like, ooh, this is not good different. And then every bite after that is progressively worse.
Well, and look, I love a tangy, zippy, vinegary, anything.
Sure.
But I've never understood that taste.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's not good.
And maybe it's like cilantro. People who don't like cilantro say they can taste like soap. Maybe that's what Miracle. Maybe you just don't get it. But I beg of you, someone out there, give us a real Miracle Whip, something to try it on so we can try. Don't give me some peanut butter banana Miracle Whip.
Don't make it up.
I ain't even going to do it. Give me something real.
I've never had it. I don't eat mayonnaise regularly, so I got nothing to say.
You're good then. Don't even worry about it.
You're living right.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Next number, let's go with number 3.
This is good too. And I guess this is sauce on the top or sauce on the side.
Okay.
Now that can be, that can cover a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. So I think about this if you get fries. Let's say you get fries and you dip them in ketchup or whatever. Do you throw it on top or do you just dip it on the side? I think that's the basis of the question.
How you feel about it?
I'm usually a dipper. I like to put it on the side.
I don't mean to ride the rails here, but it just depends on my mood. There truly is a time where I'll just look down at my plate and I'll cover it. And then there's other times where I'm like, let me get a little side cup and make a little cup. It's more with ketchup. I'll probably cover. I'm different with different things. I mean, ranch is always on the side. But now if we're talking like, do I want like my chicken strips, do I want them sauced up, or do I like Sheets does?
Yeah.
You know, if you get chicken strips from Sheets, it's like sauce on them or sauce on the side. I'll do sauce on them.
Yeah. I'm good. Same thing. It depends on the situation. If it's a shared appetizer, on top. If it's my own personal plate, on the side. Because you're going to run the risk, if you're doing a shared appetizer, of the double dip.
Sure.
Well, off topic, this could be debated too. What is the worst like shared appetizer that's popular? And you know what I think it is? Nachos.
Oh, because they don't do them right.
Yeah, it's like everything, it's always messy. You never get what you're looking for, and it just ends up being a pile of a disaster.
You know, the worst part about eating nachos is being the guy that gets the best nacho, and everybody looks at you like you're a fat piece of crap. Like, it's the last nacho, and it's got cheese and chili and bacon, everything on it. You take it, and everybody's looking at you like, of course he took that last piece of nacho.
Go ahead.
In a normal appetizer plate of nacho, there's 50 to 60 nachos on that plate.
Yeah.
Of that 50 to 60, there's like 4 that are worth a damn when you're eating.
But
them.
it's always like, I don't know, maybe it's just that group mentality where it's like, well, let's all get some nachos and split them. And it's like you pull off one, it either crumbles or then there's just pile of dryness.
See, I feel that way about cheese fries. I would much rather have nachos than cheese fries.
Okay.
Because
cheese fries are another good one. I always find cheese fries to be a great idea, but the minute they cool down, then you're fighting with it's just tearing.
Because you can't just pull one, you got to pull a handful. Mm-hmm. I think one of the worst appetizers to do is like a potato skin.
I just don't like
because to me, anything like that there's this like finite number.
Sure.
Because it matters.
You don't like a finite number.
I don't want like, all right, you're getting 6 potato skins and there's 4 of us.
Oh, okay.
It's like crap. Now, 2 of us are getting 2 and 2 of us are getting 1.
Yeah.
Or you got to worry about splitting something. That to me is the hassle.
Well,
or you like mozzarella sticks. There's 3 of us here and there's 8 sticks. All right, so who's getting 3 and who's getting 2?
Or if you grew up with a sister like mine who didn't eat, which is why she's skinny, would, like, the appetizer would come, but she always wanted to take food home with her. So she'd take, like, eat one mozzarella, then take one home, and always drove me nuts. Because I'm like, it's the appetizer supposed to be eaten here.
You don't take appetizers home.
You don't get to take the appetizer home with you.
You don't take the bread home.
We need a box for this? No, we don't.
I think somebody offered me a box one time for, like, some of the bloomin' onion at Outback. And they're like, you want a box for that? And I'm like, it's an appetizer. You'll take that home. It's not something you do.
That's true. Have you seen the new bloomin' onion where they pile the stuff on top? I wonder how that holds up. It looks delicious, but I wonder if that's a fork and knife.
Your onion's going to be super soggy.
Exactly.
Because see, I usually, if I'm going to get a bloomin' onion, ask them to fry it twice.
Look at that. Look, most people just see an advertisement and go, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah.
I'm looking at it for the inside. And I was like, I wonder if that holds up properly.
I'd rather order them separate.
I'm going to have to go to Outback and see.
Eat them together separately.
I don't like, speaking of appetizers, I don't like wings as appetizers. That's not an appetizer to me. Wings are a meal.
It's hard to get wings to split because, again, I think it's the same situation.
Yeah.
There's a certain number, so you need to make sure they work evenly. Otherwise, I'll be honest here. As the bigger person normally at a group that I'm sitting down to eat with, I can't be the person that takes the extra.
No, I agree 100%.
Because you're
I'm really torn because, like, I'm with you. I'll have wings. I can see wings as a meal. I've done wings as a meal. But I also like ordering pizza with wings.
Wings and something else.
And having 2 slices of pizza and 3 wings.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just labeling just the wings. But I'm also weird in this. Like, if I'm eating wings as a meal, I'll try a different flavor. Like not crazy, but it's something like lemon pepper.
Yeah.
But if it's pizza, I got to have buffalo and nothing else. I don't want any weird garlic parmesan. I want just that buffalo flavor.
I'm done with that. Yeah, I don't typically order wings as my meal unless I'm going to a wing place.
Yeah,
sure.
Well, let's. We don't even need to pick another number because I'll go ahead and pick it. Let's have that debate.
Yeah.
Our last and final debate: bone-in or boneless wings.
All right. Well, first off, I will say the sentence that a boneless wing is a nugget.
So I was going to say, is that still a debate that goes on?
Here's where I draw the line. Every wing should be traditional except at Zaxby's. Zaxby's, you get the boneless wings. Everywhere else, you get the bone-in wings.
It's funny you say that because I don't think I've ever had a wing from Zaxby's.
I've had their boneless wings. They're really good.
Boneless wings, yes. I've had the
Zaxby's
I don't know that I've ever had their bone-in. I don't think I've ever had a bone-in wing from Zaxby's.
No, if you go get the wings and things, you got to go boneless because I just don't trust a traditional wing from a fast food restaurant. Okay. I think that's got something to do with it. But every other wing should always be traditional.
Do you like a breaded wing or do you like a naked wing?
I like them both. I like all types of wings.
Really?
Yeah.
I would prefer if it's bone-in, naked. If it's boneless, breaded.
Well, yeah. I mean, to me, if you're getting, that's just diced chicken.
That's that's what I'm saying. It's a nugget. You're getting a nugget. It's a way for adults to feel better about ordering chicken nuggets for their meal.
Okay.
And to me, your difference is if you're getting a nugget, you're dipping your sauce. Let's get back to that. If you're getting a boneless wing, it's submerged in the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you, let's pause for a moment on this and thank our friends at the Berry Patch.
Yes.
Before I give my opinion.
Before it goes down.
Before I give my opinion on the boneless
the long-awaited
in wings, the Berry Patch, located in Ellerby, world's largest strawberry.com. This is their time to shine. Summertime.
Mm-hmm. They train 365 days.
This is it. This is the time to go. When you're hot, they got the ice cream. They got the milkshakes. But not only that, they also have wonderful fresh produce. We talked about the delicious fruit dip before. Mm-hmm. Candles, great candles, gifts. You can just vacation right there.
Yeah, that's it. Don't even have to go the rest of the day.
Yeah, just pull off, spend a couple hours there, do some shopping. You'll love life. Thank you to the Berry Patch, as always, for being one of our big sponsors. Okay. I like a boneless wing. And I feel like the boneless wing chicken nugget argument is completely stupid. Who cares? I do like a boneless wing. If I was eating a meal, I would probably have bone-in wings. As I've gotten older, though, I've gone away from the bone-in wings. I've gone more boneless. And sometimes I think the sauce... Because, I don't like a breaded wing. I prefer naked. I think the sauce soaks in a little better in a boneless. And you can get more sauce with it, too. I'm big on the sauce. Mm-hmm. I just don't like a breaded wing. I used to, and now I've gone away from it.
It's weird you say that because to me, I see a bone-in wing more as an appetizer and a boneless wing more as an entree.
Mm. Really?
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Because, to me, something about if I saw 12 wings, I guess because I was that person who would order 12 wings as a meal when I was, going out with my parent. I just always thought of that as, but if it was boneless wings, it's like everybody gets a couple. Mm-hmm. Oh, here you go. Everybody gets a couple. I've seen so many people arguing about a chicken nugget or not a chicken nugget. Look, it's all pressed chicken. It's breaded.
Yeah, I don't care about it. It's just the same. It's the same food.
Yeah.
I know it sounds weird, but it's like as I get older, I feel like I need to start switching to boneless wings because I hate getting my fingers just drenched in sauce. I don't like too much sauce on my wings. I like a very limited amount. I want to be able to taste it, but I don't want it all over my shit when I'm done eating.
Well, we just kind of talked about, I pretty much stick to just buffalo for actual bone-in wings now. Mm. If I want something different, I'll go with a different sauce too. I've just always been a fan of buffalo wing. Not until really in the last, 20 years? It used to be just wings on the menu. You got buffalo wings, buffalo flavor. That was it. It was ranch or blue cheese with buffalo wings. Now it's, Thai chili, garlic parmesan, lemon pepper.
I feel like if I'm getting a bone-in wing, I definitely take my time more. So I'll eat less if I'm eating a bone-in wing. Boneless, you can just you shovel them.
Yeah,
it's
you just pop them in.
Yeah.
Kind of like chicken nuggets.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
It's full circle.
There we go. All right, well, that was fun.
Yeah, we enjoyed this little debate.
Feel free to chime in on any of the debates. Of course, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. You can find us on podcasting. YouTube. Get a lot of comments on YouTube, so definitely if you want to say something horrible to us, do it there.
Please.
A lot more anonymity on YouTube, too.
Exactly,
I noticed there, Facebook, you got, unless you do a fake profile, we see your name and your face. YouTube, it's just like Chuck 69. He's like, God, y'all are gonna die of diabetes, but I can't stop watching. Thanks, Chuck. Anyways, that's always a terrible name too.
So if you're gonna leave us those negative comments, do it on YouTube. Yeah. If you want anything positive from us, comment anywhere else. You can also check out. Support the show at bigfoodiespod.com. We've got merch. We've got swag. We've got a way for you to support the show there. And all previous episodes are available there on all podcasting platforms as well. We look forward to talking to you again next week. For BB Shea, Big Man, and Matt. See you next week.